Welcome to Manifest, hosted by international evangelist, teacher, and author Perry Stone. Enjoy unique insight into prophetic and practical truth. It's time to feast on fresh manna, so get ready to be blessed and encouraged. And now, here is your host and teacher, Perry Stone.
This is Perry Stone. We want to welcome you to the Manifest telecast. This is our Christmas week special, and you're very special to us. Throughout this entire year, you've watched the Manifest program, you have written us, you have emailed us. Throughout the year, we've gone to your churches and ministered in many cities and many places. Today, however, we are on our Youth Ranch property, the OCI property at the bottom half of the property, and we're going to do a great special for you today on the Manifest telecast, a Christmas special. Now, the cameraman is standing at the entrance of our prayer barn. We'll show you that in a moment. We have a number of people that are in here, and they've come from the city because this is a festival that we're having here on the ranch. But up here in what we call the pavilion, and actually it's just an old open-air barn, but in the pavilion there's singing going on. Jennifer Slack from here in Cleveland, man, she's singing too. We're having an all-day singing. One group comes, someone else comes, then someone else comes, and that's going on. And then you can see directly behind me the beautiful covered bridge. There's people sitting out there right now having a good time, just fellowshipping. You also see out here a whole bunch of pumpkins in the pumpkin patch. And we've got a lot of kids coming in, and we have one of our girls at OCI that's a art teacher, and she's teaching them how to paint. And then we also have, you can see the old dried up corn. It's a miracle it's still standing, but we did what's called a corn maze, and young people really enjoy that. And so we're having a festival out here. The great Bradley County Fire Department have brought their trucks out for some of the kids to see because kids just love fire trucks. We're having a wonderful time. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to walk down the steps, and we're going to go underneath here, and we're going to show you a little bit of what's going on there, and going to walk through, and then we're going to go to Pam's kitchen. Now, Pam is sitting outside. She doesn't know I have the camera. She would go crazy because she's got to fix herself up. The wind has been blowing her hair. So if we go live with this thing and we start taping and she starts going crazy on me, just understand the reason why, because this is a surprise and she wants to always look good, and I'm about to surprise her right in front of her kitchen right here at the ranch. So let's go down there right now. You know, some time back, Pam built a kitchen here to teach girls and even young men that want to learn how to cook. She cans food here. Now, I just found out, though, she must have got word because she snuck off and she's back up on the hill, but we're going to try to catch up with her before this thing is over. Now, I want you to come with me because I want to show you. We're going to kind of sneak into the kitchen and we're going to see what everybody's cooking.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me have y'all's attention for about 2 minutes here.
Yes, sir.
This is the actual Manifest telecast going on.
Yes, sir.
Right now. Pat Craig and Elder Carl Craig, partners of the year several years ago. She's here. What are you cooking, by the way?
I'm making hot chocolate.
Don't even tell me. Everybody watching wants some of it right now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants.
So it's fresh hot chocolate.
Look at this. That's got sugar in it too, don't it?
Yes, sir.
See, I've got to be limited to what I eat. What else y'all got in here? Let me snoop around and see what's cooking. Is there anything in here?
There's turkey legs.
Turkey legs. Oh, we're coming into something now. Turkey legs, look at that. Kosher, by the way, kosher.
These are bratwurst.
Look at this. Anyway, got all kinds of food. They're cooking for folks. Folks are coming in. And this is Pam's kitchen. Now, this is where, like I said, she cans with the ladies. In fact, Women of Hope, that's where we have to go. We got to walk out the door here. Thank you, ladies, by the way. Y'all are doing a great job. By the way, it's the warmest place on the whole property. I will be back. I will be back. Come on out here. Here's the table. Now, this sister right here, just so you'll know, came back to the Lord. And how many years ago was it, Sylvia? 20?
It was back in 94.
94. Now, she's an Auburn fan, so this tells you how much we love people. We let Auburn fans on the property. I wouldn't tease her like this, but this is one of Pam's best friends, so I can get by with teasing her. Oh, let me introduce Connie. This is Miss Connie in rare form. She's
trying to stay warm.
She's trying to stay warm. Director, founder of Women of Hope, which is a center where ladies come, a place where ladies come who have battled with all kinds of addiction, all sorts of addiction, and they spend about 18 months in the program, And some of the ladies are here. Come on, y'all got to come over here, get in this picture. Come on. Here's some of the ladies, and they're. What are you guys doing? You got funnel cakes?
Funnel cakes.
This is like a real, what's the word I'm looking for? County fair.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing. Now, the kettle corn is amazing, but it's got a lot of sugar in it, and I have to avoid sugar. Yes. So y'all figure out a way of making that.
Everything has sugar.
everything.
Fried apple
Yeah,
pies,
yeah. Look at this.
caramel
Look at these
apples.
apples over here. I mean, what more can you ask for? And you've even got your own little popcorn machine here.
Yeah.
But give me about a minute or two. Now this is the Manifest program, in case you didn't know it. But give me a minute or two about Women of Hope, and if there's anyone watching that has a family member, a woman, young girl, any age actually, who's suffering with addictions and they want help, tell them how to get in touch with you.
Okay. We have a website. It's www.womenofhopemin.com, and you can go on the website. You can actually watch some testimonies from girls who have graduated the program and their parents, and then you can also fill out an application online and send it in. Then contact us, and we'll be glad to do an interview with you over the phone or in person. We go to the jail, we go to the prison, wherever, to bring ladies in to try to give them a new life, restoration.
And don't you ladies love it here?
We love it.
They love it.
Yes. I know.
Every time we talk about this, I just get all stirred up. But they love it in Cleveland because when they come here, they get to be a part of the Tuesday night extreme service. They get to be a part of the prayer barn on Thursday. They get to do things like this. They get to help Pam. They go in the kitchen and help Pam cook. And so I just want to say that I highly recommend. This is her husband, Dave. Come over here, hurry. You got to get over here. Hey, that's a nice shirt you got on, by the way. Omega Center International. That's a good advertisement for the youth ministry. The Omega Seal, and that's a lion and a lamb. And our theme is where lambs become lions. This is Connie's husband, David, who works at the Women of Hope and helps counsel the ladies and bring them through some of their difficulties. And so we want to thank him for doing this. And he's out here talking about hot chocolate and apple cider. What more could you ask for?
Apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie.
Amen.
All you need is some sugar-free pumpkin pie. It's what you need. We're still going to try to find Pam. She's hiding from us, but you watch me. Before this thing is over, if we don't sneak up on her. And remember, I have to live with her after doing this. You understand? So let's go down here at the covered bridge and see what's going on. Look here, Emma. Come here, Emma. Come here, Emma. This is our TV program. Say hi to everybody. This is Connie, Miss Connie's granddaughter. And look, what do you have here?
A goat.
Really? What's his name?
Baby.
I guess it's a he. It's just oh, it's a she. Okay. It's a goatus. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Well, you're gonna let everybody pet her, show her around. All right. By the way, nice hair. Fixed it right up, did it? Bob, how you doing, Bob? Bob, got to talk about Bob. Bob helps do our security, but his wife, Emmy, who went to be with the Lord, how many years ago now? Has it been 6? 7 years ago, was one of our main partners to help get the old property going when there were no buildings there.
Right.
And every time we walk in there, we think about her. And Bob does a great job of security, watching our back, making sure the kids are all taken care of, and he is an official security man. Don't mess with him. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, let's go down here and see if we can get to the covered bridge. All right, this is your roving reporter in the pumpkin patch. Really, it's not a pumpkin patch, it's just a bunch of pumpkins. But it's something that kids can do where they paint. Miss Patty, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I got to talk about Miss Patty. Come here, Chris. Now look, let me tell you how old I'm getting. His father was the best man in my wedding in Northport, Alabama. I introduced his mother and dad at a camp meeting when I was 18 years old. Is your dad a little older than me or younger?
How old are you?
I don't want to tell you. I think he's about a year. And so then Patty's mother was pregnant with her when I was preaching those long revivals in the 80s, 81, 82, somewhere, right?
84. Yeah.
Man, I've missed something somewhere.
Around there.
Your sister was older than you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
80s.
But back in the 80s, when our revivals were going 3 to 5 weeks, so they're like my kids. So he's at school here at the School of Theology. Patty teaches art. So who's got the one? Oh, look at this one here. Oh my goodness.
I wonder who did that.
I don't know, but that's the best one. I believe that would win an award.
I think that's what we have
What happened to, is it a her or a him? I can't, its lips got melting in the water. No, I did that one the other day just for the fun of it. So, oh my goodness, look at that, he's bleeding on me. But hey, thanks for doing this, and the kids are having a good time, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
And now they get to keep them too, don't they? Take them home?
Letting them dry, and then they come back, so they don't have to carry them.
Say it again, they're letting them dry.
They're letting them dry, and then they get to come back, so they don't have to carry them around all day.
See, that's where the
So they don't get
microphone
it all
is, so
over.
that's where I was.
Gotcha.
All right, I gotta go over here, and let's go. Thank you so much. All right, let's go over here. Go over here and let's see what we can find. Now they got a bonfire going here. Notice where the older group is, around the bonfire. All right, this is a corn maze. Who wants to tell us what a corn maze is? Come on up here, you gotta talk in this thing. Oh yeah, gotta do this. What's a corn maze?
Corn maze is a maze in a cornfield.
So in other words, you just cut it out, but you try to cut it out to confuse everybody.
Confuse everybody.
And they've got lost in this.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I went in it last night with some of my staff, and when I went through, there was a circle area, and I came out the way I came in, which you're not supposed to do.
That's right.
And I never could find the end of it. So the youth especially really enjoy this. We're thinking about taking some of the folks that get really confused driving and letting them go through.
Right.
So they'll just really get stuck. And then we'll have to go in and rescue them or something like that. So,
Right.
so this is again, this is our Christmas special that you're watching. But here on our property, this is, by the way, the OCI property. Got a lot of great volunteers that work at the extreme that are with us, helping us, of course. And there's Bob. Let's get Bob. Here he goes. He's taking them. You know what? That cart is crimson. Did you notice that? I would just about say Pam had something to do with that, and I still can't find her, but I have a sneaky feeling that that's her coming down the hill. Look at her, see? She thinks she's escaped me. See her right there? So we're gonna have to, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to sneak up on her because she does not want her picture made with her hair messed up. Now, you women understand that. You know, if you're gonna have your picture made, especially on a worldwide program, you wanna be fixed up a little bit. So we're gonna go see if we can sneak up on her. I don't know how well this is gonna go. But you can see everybody's having a great time. We've had hundreds of people come through. And again, this is you know, do you remember a while back I talked to you about how we were going to build the OCI building, which is up here on the hill, up in that direction. Many of you gave for that this fall, thank you for that. But we talked about the youth camp. This is the lower part up in the hill where the silo is. That's where the camp is going to go. So you can see the activity. This is the first time we've done this. And of course, our weather was really cool today, cloudy, had some rain, but folks are still coming out and having a good time. So this is one of those things that you can do when you have the setup and the facility to do it. So let's go see now if we can sneak up on Pam. Okay, this is really true. What I'm about to tell you is absolutely true. She is on our staff. Cherie Pfister is on our staff. Her husband's on our staff with us, been with us a number of years. She doesn't look like this normally, just so that you'll know. But I'm trying to find Pam.
She is up in the pavilion, up there. We were singing, and she came in and was participating with us.
I think she's hiding from me.
No, we were having a holy hoedown up there, and she was participating with us.
You sure you're not covering for her?
I'm not covering for her.
Okay.
Is this a face that would tell a story, Perry? Does this face lie, Perry?
I'm not even going there. That's a nice, honey, I need to give you a raise to get your teeth fixed, I think.
Well, I've been eating caramel apples, and I think I just got caramel stuck in them.
Okay, that's very possible.
I think so, but they're good, the caramel apples.
Are they good?
Yeah,
okay.
sticky.
Well,
Yeah.
I always say it takes all kinds to run the kingdom.
It does.
Yeah, just remember that. Just don't.
I'm the normal one.
She's the normal.
This is the one you need to be worried about.
Okay, we're still trying to find her. We don't know where she's at. Thank you. Well, hallelujah. They told me there were tryouts for music here.
You want me Elvis imitation, baby? I'm gonna fly away, baby. One day, baby, I'm gonna fly away, baby.
You gotta add baby when you sing an Elvis song, you know?
Jesus love me, baby. Cause I know, baby.
Anyway, this is the Glass family, right? Yes, sir. And the sons, in fact, the daughter's been there. on our youth band on Tuesday nights. They actually are a part of the band. Sounds pretty good, don't it? Now we still gotta try to find Pam before we fly away. I sense her presence. I sense it near me. I sense it. I sense it near me.
You found me.
I
come to hear this singing up here. I heard it was really good.
Oh yeah, we had a little clip right there. Now you may know this, you may not. We're doing our Christmas special from the property here for the Manifest telecast.
Well,
and
I got the right color on red.
Look at her. I noticed that cart is crimson. Did you have anything to do with painting that cart crimson?
Absolutely.
So now, for you that don't know, she's from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, which exposes why she likes the color crimson so much. I told him, I said, I don't even know that if when I find her that she'll want to be on the camera because she loves to look good. But baby, you look really good. You look Christmassy.
This cold weather.
Yes, the cold Tennessee weather that's here. But would you just greet the folks that are watching? In fact, let's come out here because I don't want to pick up the noise. There's a little heater in there. But greet the folks. Here's our prayer barn behind us. This is our Christmas special. We have tens of thousands of friends and partners and people outside the United States who watch our Manifest telecasts, and this is the backside of our property. I want you to thank the people that have really helped us so far with this.
Yes, well, I do want to say thank you for all that your help, the help you've given us all year. It's really been a blessing, a huge blessing, and you can see all this property that we've been able to purchase for the glory of God, and people are really having a great time out here. It's just so peaceful. The presence of the Lord is out here, and it's just really wonderful. I hope that sometime you'll get to have a chance to come out here and just see this for yourself.
And in the month of July, our building should be finished hopefully around the end of June, but the third week of July, our partner's homecoming will be here in Cleveland in the new facility. And then we're moving the main event. Now, we don't have dates yet, so don't contact us yet. We won't know till after the first of the year. But we're going to move the main event here to Cleveland, out of Hickson here to Cleveland in our facility. And we're discussing about having our fall festival on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now the conference will go normally Tuesday through Saturday night, but like on the mornings of Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning, having our big fall festival. So that wouldn't that be great? We would have the main event and the fall festival the same week.
Yeah,
I mean, you talk about fun, and I want all of you out there from the Midwest, the Northeast, and even some of you guys from the West. We see you from coming out from Oregon and Washington State, and some of the folks from Vermont have been coming down in New York. We'd like for you to come down into, we call it God's country, this part of the country during some of these special events that are planned, Reformation movements, and get a feel of the beautiful heart of Tennessee, the beautiful mountains, and even when the leaves have changed and have fallen off the trees. My lips are so cold they're not functioning. You're gonna have to heat them up here in a minute. It's so wonderful to come out here. We walk here, we pray here, we have our prayer meeting in the barn as we shared with you earlier, and we believe that God has a destiny for this area. I'll be talking about that later on into next year, doing an actual message on prophetic cyclical time, how everything comes around and why we know this area is preordained and marked by the Lord for a great move of God in the future. But
okay, I gotta go because I gotta go get some of this Southern gospel music.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay, well, give me a kiss. Heat those lips up a little bit. Isn't she adorable? She's adorable. By the way, that's my wife, in case you didn't know. For those of you watching, who's the woman he just kissed? That is my wife of 31 years. Anyway, let me just talk to you for a moment and express my appreciation, first of all, to Jesus Christ for allowing us for Him coming into the world that we could be saved and be redeemed. If you don't have a covenant with Him, you need to enter into a covenant with Christ. And the other thing I want to take a moment is to thank each of you who are supporting the ministry. And also I want to say that we continue to need your support. We continue to need it. And so let's just walk around here a little bit and get some more taping. The Glass family's getting ready to sing. Folks are coming up on the hill getting ready for the concert. It's a great time in the Lord. And we love and appreciate every one of you who have helped us and will continue to do so. I'm happy to present to you the DVDs and the CDs of the 9 services at the recent Hickson main event. Here are the titles of the messages. I preached a message called The Nahum Code and the American Empire. Tommy Bates preached a message, A Cave Praise. On Wednesday afternoon, I preached on Glimpses Behind the Gates, dealing with the mysteries of heaven. On Thursday morning, Jensen Franklin preached Teaching Angels How to Worship. On Thursday night, I preached a message called The First Covenant and the Final Battle. Wait till you hear this one. Friday morning, The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Heard in Church by Randy Caldwell. What a message that was. Friday night, I preached on The Designed Death to the American Dream. This was probably the most requested message in the history of our ministry as it comes to the fall events. Saturday morning, the message was preached, and I preached this message, When Destiny Prevails. Then Saturday night, I came back with a very, very important message, When Believers Sin Against Other Believers. Many people are losing their victory in their spiritual life because they're sinning against other believers and may not even realize it. Now, I'm going to tell you how to get these 9 messages. You can get the DVD album. The DVDs have portions of the music, the entire message, and also portions of the altar services, along with the pictures that I showed on the screen. The CDs have the message only. Now, here's the ordering information. To get the Hickson CDs for a gift of $60 or more, ask for offer 12HX CD when calling or writing. And then if you want to get the DVDs, ask for a 12HX DVD, and for a gift of $95 or more, you can receive the DVDs of the 9 messages from the Hickson meeting. Now let me just tell you how to do that. You can do the 1-888-21-BREAD number, that's a toll-free number, or you can order at our website at perrystone.org at any time, or if you'd like to go ahead and just send in the check for the CDs of $60 or more, the DVDs $95 or more, then you can contact us at Perry Stone, P.O. Box 3595, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. These messages are very informative. They're very eye-opening. There's 3 of those that are major prophetic messages, and the 9 messages will be a great album and a great resource tool for you and your entire family. Once again, the main event is now available. On our program, you only see about 22 minutes of a message that normally lasts 60 to 70 minutes in length. And we have to edit certain parts of it out that we don't allow on TV, but will be on the actual CD and DVD, which is unedited. So order your set of DVDs or CDs today. All right, season's greetings to each of you. A Merry Christmas. This is the week of Christmas, and for some of you watching, it hasn't happened yet. For others of you, it's already passed, but we hope that you have enjoyed time with your family. I hope you enjoyed the little special that we did there. I call that the Rambling Reporter. And literally, I wasn't playing games. I was looking for Pam. We started taping, and she was in the kitchen. We get to the kitchen. She wasn't in the kitchen. They said she's over at the field. We went to the field, and finally she came walking up the hill. But I was surprised that she didn't say, "Stop the cameras. I don't have any makeup on." She just, you know, I'll tell you something about my wife. When we were married, she's got such a beautiful skin tone. She has a little bit of Cherokee Indian in her, and the skin on her arms and her face. And the girls at the office even mentioned this. She's so pretty, she don't even need any makeup. And I told her when we first married, I said, "Honey, it's like waking up beside an angel every morning." She is such a beautiful woman. Now, she's not with me now because she had a little ankle problem, and she had to go get her ankle checked. And just remember her in prayer. She's having a little problem with her foot there, but that's the reason why she's not taping here. She said, "Tell Perry he's got to do the Christmas closing all by himself." And I regret that because I always like her beside me when I do this special week of celebrating the traditional, and of course it's only tradition, but the traditional birthday of Christ, in which we do set aside the time to honor that God sent him into the world. So may you have a wonderful season. Now, concerning the Omega Center International, I want to take a moment and express my sincere appreciation to so many of you from across the United States who took the time to send us a donation for our facility. As we come toward the end of the year, If you have felt it in your heart to continue to help us and support us, you have no idea how it's needed, because this is going to be a place where a generation is going to be changed. It's going to be a place for the movement of the Holy Spirit, that we can come together and bring people from around the world to encounter the Holy Spirit and then send them out the way they did in the New Testament. You know, Jerusalem was the center, and they went out from Jerusalem to preach the gospel. So this center will be a place where they're going to be preaching the gospel and doing missions work, evangelistic work, music ministry, ministering to children. And let me tell you, in all my ministry, I've been preaching about 36 years now, but I am more excited now of what God has told us to do than I have ever been in my entire life. And I never, listen, 4 years ago, I had no clue God would have me do this. I had no clue. But the Lord had the plan. And one thing the Lord knows about Perry Stone, if you ever tell Perry Stone God to do something, Perry Stone will do what the Lord has told him to do. We're going to be working on our study Bible. We're going to be working on conference messages. We're working on a brand new book. So we take this time off to spend time with my family and to just spend time with my staff and fellowshipping with them. But the work goes on about 8 to 10 hours a day in my office, where we are researching the Word of God to find out what is God's Word for the season that we're entering into. Now, speaking of that, let me just take a few moments to tell you where we're going to be coming to. We're going to be coming to Grace World Outreach Church. That's in Brooksville, Florida, Pastor Dave Garcia's church. Friday night, 2 services on Saturday, and services at three services on Sunday. And that's going to be January 18th through the 20th. Then on January the 25th through the 27th, Friday, 2 services Saturday, and 3 services on Sunday. We're going to be at World Outreach Worship Center Church in Newport News, Virginia. Pastor Russell Evanson. I've known him for many years, a great man of God. This is going to be all you folks in the Norfolk, Virginia, Newport News area, plan on attending that meeting. Then we're going to be coming to Pastor Shane Warren's church, the Assembly of West Monroe. That'll be February the 8th through the 10th. Again, Friday, 2 services on Saturday, and then 2 on Sunday. We're anticipating a powerful outpouring of the Spirit. Then back to Jacksonville, Florida on Friday through Sunday, February 15th to the 17th, with Bishop Paul Zink. A great church. We're coming back again to Jacksonville. The Sanctuary in DeLand, Florida, Friday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that will be March 8th through March the 10th. And that's Pastor Mark Schrade, a dear friend of mine from that we met him first in West Virginia. And then also Beaumont, Texas, Cathedral in the Pines Christian Center, March 15th through the 17th. So that'll get us through the January, February, March area. We may be adding some meetings, so the best thing to do is go to perrystone.org and look up there where it says itinerary, and it will give you where we're going to be. Now, also, partners, go to the partners website. You know how to log on. You have to have a password for that. Keep up with the date of the Partners Conference, and then we're going to be announcing the main event early, which will be hosted here in Cleveland, Tennessee. I want to say again that I pray that you will, during this season, be able to spend some time with people that you love, maybe you don't have family, maybe you're a widow, your husband's gone to be with the Lord, or even someone out there that your wife has already gone to be with Jesus. I hope and pray that you will find a place, a church, a community of believers, even if it's a small rural church, that you can fellowship and they will be a family to you. Don't forget, on Tuesday nights, the services at the Extreme here in Cleveland, Tennessee, and how you can watch those on our website as well each Tuesday night. We're also mentoring those young people as we come into the winter and spring months, and looking forward to what God's going to do. I'll be back with a program from Hickson next week. God bless you.